Hey, hello, and welcome to Like a Boss. We are back at it again.
Back in the game, man. It's good to be back after a
Week-long absence, right?
That's it, man. We've been doing stuff though. Stuff's been going on.
Cheeky stuff. Got little things planned out for you guys. So
Few bits.
keep your eyes peeled. But we're back again with the news, views, and tunes. It's been quite an awkward week in the world of technology.
It has been, man. There's been a few like cheeky little things that have come out that I think maybe shouldn't have come out. I don't know what stuff you've been looking at this week, but it's been a bit of a funky one.
Who's going first? How should?
I reckon you go first. I think I got a little glimpse of what you were working on earlier, and it looks kind of fun. So you go for it.
So okay, my news today comes from Uber, aka the Meek Mill of the tech world. These guys have entered 2017 with a mission to collect as many L's as possible. So the latest L in a long line of L's. A long line of L's.
Nice. Like that. Like we did there.
Yeah,
Solid.
Thank you. They have been accused by Waymo, who is a subsidiary of Google, of having stolen some intellectual property. So they have been accused of grand theft intel.
Basically, like they've been accused of ghostwriting is what's going on here, right? They're getting Quentin Millard in this thing.
Millard. So basically, Waymo have accused Uber of stealing some intellectual property that had been used for their driverless car solutions.
Wait, who the fuck are Waymo?
Waymo are Google's self-driverless car division. So
Google got a self-driving car division?
Come on.
That's news to me, man. I didn't know they had that.
You know what, yeah.
That's news. Let's take a step back and do the news on that being a thing. And then we can like jump into this.
So basically, Waymo was just a Google. It started off being a Google company, yeah? It was part of Google. They were doing some research into driverless car technology. Then recently, they decided to roll it all out as its own company. So it just came out of Google as its own company. There was a guy there who worked called Anthony Lewandowski, and he was the guy who allegedly downloaded a lot of information about the codes, etc., from Waymo, and then took it to Uber. So now Uber have been accused of having this same code in their driverless car scheme at the moment.
So this is complicated, right? Because didn't Google invest in Uber?
This is where the problem is.
Right.
I know. So it's sort of like it's biting its arm or trying to cut off its arm in order to spite its nose.
Because surely, like, if they've invested in Uber, right? Not that it's like totally chill that they just steal their code, but Uber's success is like success for Google in a way because they've invested in them, right? And when they have a massive exit, like Google are going to get paid, like they need the money, but still.
But I guess it wouldn't be as much as they would have hoped for if Waymo are the people that actually come through with the breakthrough, then they've got a lot more share or equity in Waymo for it to be a bigger success to them.
That's kind of fucked up, man, because it's like you've got Google. They're basically like hedging their bets, aren't they? So they've invested in Uber, they've got their own thing going on, and it's kind of like however it comes to be a success doesn't really matter. So this is the confusing thing. You're going to have a situation where like Google that have invested in this massive company, Uber, are going to have to like sue a company they've invested in, right?
It's so crazy because everything's all intertwined. Like everyone in Silicon Valley, like they know each other some way or the other. Like it's all ancestral over there. So yes, it's kind of popping off. We have to stay tuned because this is quite the early stages of the lawsuit. I'm not too sure how it's going to pan out. It probably is going to be a fine. I feel like Uber can deal with it. They raise money every single day, so that seems. Instead of making money, they raise money.
So if Uber are the Meek Mill of the Silicon Valley startup, the tech game, right?
Then Drake is Facebook.
Drake is Facebook. Wait, no, Drake's Google, right?
No, Drake's Facebook.
Drake's Facebook.
Jay-Z is Google.
Jay-Z's okay.
Let me break this down.
Oh, bro, no, dude. Break it down. I'm lost, right? Explain.
Okay, Facebook is Drake because just like Drake, Facebook steals everything. But I do like Drake.
Okay.
Just let Trizzy.
All right.
6. That's number 3. Times 2.
Same thing. Maths, bro.
Yeah,
Maths.
trust me. So Facebook are basically like Drake because they've copied Snapchat to the T.
Shit.
They have
Okay.
cloned them. They have totally just copied them on WhatsApp, on Instagram, and now most recently on Facebook. So that's my
Wait. Oh, they've copied. Oh, yeah, they've put the Snap thing onto Facebook.
Yes, onto
shit,
Facebook Messenger, and a lot of Facebook users are actually not happy about it because it's made the whole user interface look a lot more clouded. So right now it's looking, I don't know, I'm not too sure, because if Facebook can get away from copying other people's, I don't know why Uber can't get away with it. It's just that I think Mark Zuckerberg seems like a likable character, so people don't, scrutinize it as much. But they're doing the exact same thing as Uber, so I'm not too happy with that.
So Facebook have really gotten away with it so far, right? Because they have essentially been able to just completely. So they bought Instagram, right? So they didn't even need to copy that, but it was looking like they were going to. Have some sort of service that was really similar to Snapchat. But it's almost like they've just, rather than create something new, they have literally just stolen it and put it into Instagram. But I think that's a mistake, because Instagram is its own thing. And now they're trying to make Instagram like Snapchat as well. And you don't know what you're doing on Instagram anymore.
You don't, but then again, it seems to have been a bit of a success with Instagram, the whole Snapchat feature of it. I think a lot of people are using it. I'm not going to lie, sometimes every now and again when I'm on Instagram, I might slip on or click on someone's snap and see what they're up to, but I don't know, it's not the same. They haven't got the same sort of coolness factor as Snapchat has, but it just shows that they're eating into their potential user growth right there. So I don't know, it's definitely bad news for Snapchat and their investors, because people just say, oh, Facebook is doing this the same, how are you going to grow fast enough, blah 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 blah, which totally isn't fair. You can't just go around copying people, Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, you know what? It's interesting, right? Because I think the only reason that Instagram's like stories thing isn't going to take off is just because these snaps that disappear that were like, obviously the most innovative way to send dick pics in our present day time. Driving forward the dick pic industry in huge new ways, right?
Wait, do you use Snapchat to send your dick pics?
What better medium is there to send your dick pics? That's all I'll say. I will neither confirm.
Polaroid pictures. I'm a traditional type.
In the post, Royal Mail, second class, and that second class 2-day delivery. That way, anticipation.
It's all about the next day delivery, bro. It's gotta be next day delivery.
That's signed for. I got you a little package to sign for, girl. I got something.
Is it?
But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, right?
The
reason why it's so important is because on Snapchat, you know why you're on Snap, right? Except if you're trying to send some saucy pics on Instagram, you accidentally hit the wrong thing, and then suddenly it's on your wall, straight on the timeline.
Yeah, they haven't thought that through. But yeah, I get what you mean by, Snapchat is a dedicated photo disappearance sort of app, whereas Facebook or Instagram, they do a lot of different things, and they do risk confusing their users, which it seems has happened with Facebook Messenger, even with WhatsApp. Like WhatsApp Messenger, when they've done the whole snap thing, I don't know how to use it. Dude. It's so complicated. I can't see my contacts anymore.
Nope.
Like it's just, I'm not happy with it. So WhatsApp, please take off that snap feature. We don't need it on WhatsApp. We just want to speak to our side girls in peace.
Yeah, man. Like, someone's got to look out for the side girls.
If we don't, who will?
No, literally no one. That's why they're a side girl. No one looking out for you.
Peak.
Anyway.
What's on your
side girls. Yeah. Well, speaking of side girls, Tinder has actually been in the news this week. They're operating a secret members-only version of their app called Tinder-Select.
Listen, I thought about this and I was thinking, how do you, understand who is an elite? Like, is it the most people that get matches and have sex with them at the end of, I guess that's what Tinder's for, right? It's an escort service.
It's like an escort service, right? But you don't have to pay directly. You just pay a membership and then your own dignity by being on Tinder and putting yourself out there.
Yeah, no, I've had some awkward interactions with Tinder. But I'd rather leave
that for another day, yeah?
Yeah. But yeah, no, so I've heard, sorry, tell me more.
So Tinder-Select, it's an exclusive version of Tinder that is for the very best of people, right? And apparently it's like CEOs and models and like really high-end people.
It's not even models, it's supermodels.
Supermodels.
You can't be like an average model.
Instagram model.
Super, you can't even be an Instagram. You have to be like a supermodel, so yeah.
So that's who's on there, and to me, that's kind of suspect, right? Because you're telling me that like CEOs and supermodels are having so much trouble meeting people in real world and on regular Tinder that they need another Tinder.
Nah, they are facilitating some sort of party sex or sex parties through that app. Like, I do not know why you need to have CEOs. Like, they have difficulties finding people. Supermodels. I just think they're trying to make it really, I don't know, just really sexy. Like, I don't know. I'm really critical about that. I see no use for it.
So what I think's going on, I think it's bullshit. I think it's marketing. It's like popped up on a bunch of big news sites, like, you know, it's on Daily Mail, it's on TechCrunch, like Tinder-Select, this exclusive app. It's invitation only, so like you'd have never heard of it. I think it's bullshit. So what they're saying is that like the way that you get onto it is you either have to be like a famous celebrity that's invited, or you have to do really well on regular Tinder.
That's what I said, and I said I was thinking, how does one do really well on regular Tinder?
So apparently, right? So what I'm hearing is they work it out in different ways. Now, personally, in my own view, like someone that's doing well on Tinder is someone that was on Tinder for a little bit and is now off Tinder. Like, if you've got yourself off Tinder, you're doing well in my eyes, right? If you're someone, exactly, like, oh, bro, you've been on Tinder for 4 whole years and not managed to get into a relationship. You're doing really well on Tinder, bro.
You're killing it.
Yeah,
you've been selected.
So that's kind of fucked up. So essentially, there's a secret algorithm, right? That's apparently very, very complicated. So like, can't tell you exactly what it's all about. But everyone that's on Tinder has like a secret score that is based on like a number of things that, again, Tinder aren't going to reveal to you. They're not going to let you know what this is.
Wow, tell me, can you just give me 3 examples of what you can possibly score a Tinder user on?
So I actually, funny you mention that, because I actually put together 3 items that I think, so essentially what's happening here is I think either Tinder have developed a really intelligent form of AI that can image recognize whether or not you have a Porsche in your picture.
Oh, that's a really
first
good
option.
one. Bare points.
Right, first option. Secondly, it's going to have like another very intelligent system that works out whether or not you like dogs or cats, right? And then if you like cats, you get Tinder-Select because cats for life, bro. Right?
Epitome of singleness.
Straight cat life. And basically just like some kind of algorithm that just looks at your clothes and works out if you're balling, if you have money, and then they can put you in Tinder-Select. But I seriously think that it is just a marketing ploy to try and get people using regular Tinder, because it's this thing of like, yeah, if you're really good at Tinder, you get invited, and it's like, oh, what do I need to do to get good at Tinder? Just use Tinder loads and continue paying for Tinder Premium, and you might have a shot.
That is such a waste of, Tinder Premium is definitely a waste. I'm surprised. Do you think Tinder's making money?
I think they're making a lot of money.
Making a lot of money.
I think they're making it from really desperate dudes, and like, I've been on Tinder. Hey, I've used Tinder. Like, what am I gonna say, right? Like, I'm not on it now, but on Tinder-Select now, bro.
If you guys can find Ross on Tinder, £20 for you.
Well, yeah, but like, your account like stays live on Tinder, innit? So like, like you might find me, yeah, and I might send you a little message.
But it's not me.
It's an old message coming through. It's like backlog, innit? So like,
I see.
It's probably not me.
But still salon, £20 if you find him on Tinder.
And like, if you see a picture of me holding like today or tomorrow's paper, like still,
it's still fake.
It's algorithm error.
Fake
news, bro. CNN, bro. So anyway, I just think it's bullshit. So like, they're saying that it's basically Tinder for the elite, which is like, in my opinion, it's an oxymoron, because if you're on Tinder, you're not elite. Like, either you getting your business done in the real world, or you're on Tinder. You can't have it both ways and be like, I'm on an exclusive app for people that can't get dates
in real life.
Like, I can't get real dates, but like, I'm too good for Tinder dates. So we've made this other thing. It's like, I'm not going to say it. That'd be mad offensive.
Offensive.
Essentially, it's like, a really high-end version of something for people that kind of suck anyway. What I equated to, right, is it's like a job seeker's allowance, but like a special, like, upper tier of benefits for people that are really good at cheating benefits. Just like, damn, bro, like you're killing it at this not having a girlfriend. So like, we're gonna bump you up to the next level. Like, it's just that same kind of thing.
That's a reasonable analogy. I could totally see that.
Thanks. I thought it was pretty reasonable.
Jay-Z launches a venture capital firm called Arrive, which is helping to, which is aiming to help startups and offer them guidance throughout throughout branding and all sorts of stuff. What do you think about that?
Bro, Jay-Z's late to the party, man. Like, I thought he was a good businessman, but it's like, all right, 2017, I'm going to be cutting edge. I'm going to announce a VC firm. Like, where were you 10 years ago, Jay? Nas has been investing for like 10 years. He's got Queensbridge Ventures. He's invested in like Dropbox. He's invested in some big stuff, I think. Yeah. So it's like, to me, I just see this as an extension of the Jay-Z Nas beef that really went on in the 90s and 90s. It basically Ether Part 2, but it's all VC based.
It's all about investment. I think it's a really smart thing to do because, number one, he's got this whole Rock Nation thing going on, which is like a branding sort of management sort of company going on. He's got a lot of business connections in all sorts of industries. It just makes sense for him to have a record label full of startups. That's essentially what a VC is. Have you ever thought of it like that? That is what a VC is a record label for startups, for businesses. And what is even better is that these startups, they don't feel entitled like artists do. Oh, Jay-Z didn't put me on, blah, blah, blah. Startups know that whilst they're in a venture capital firm, they are there, they have to work hard and they have to go out there and justify their selection on such a VC. So I don't think that it's smart. It's just an extension of his record label. He's moving it into business.
Right.
It's a bit exciting to me. I don't know why.
It's
Am
cool.
I looking at a different perspective or something? Am I looking at it wrong?
No, man, it is cool. I just think he's just so late to the party. I just love the idea that like if he runs it like a record label, when you like secure a big SEIS round, he could bring you out Rockefeller chain, brings you out on stage, you get a Kanye beat.
I totally forgot the what did he say in Through the Wire when he brought Kanye West up? I'd like to reintroduce you to the
what does he say to him?
Rockefeller team. Never mind. You can
Rockefeller. It's the Rockefeller family, I think.
It is the Rockefeller family.
Bro, if you throwing up the rocks, bro.
That's Illuminati though, so we can't do that. We're not.
Bro, Jay-Z's like king of the Illuminati, man. What can you say?
They need to swing some SES funding like this way because like
I'll take a Rockefeller chain over some SEIS funding any day, bro. I'd take the iced out Rockefeller chain in a heartbeat, man. I would. Oh man, I'd love that.
Yeah, but yeah, big moves from Jay-Z. I want to see how this one plays out. It is quite early. I want to see what sort of companies he brings on. That could probably be a next segment for a future show. So we'll keep our eyes peeled on that one.
I'm just trying to think like who Jay-Z signed over the years.
He signed a lot of people.
He signed tons, man.
Yeah, he signed tons of people. Who do you think it was his best signing?
Oh, Kanye West.
Kanye West.
That's gotta be. But like, he kind of doesn't count because he's like so huge. Yeah. So it's kind of like obviously Kanye West, right? But like,
he done Rihanna.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he signed Rihanna.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's pretty good. He signed K Coke. That didn't go so well.
Whoa. I like K Coke as well.
He's alright, but
I was so sad when he got dropped. I was so sad. But I don't think they were ready for his sound at that particular time in the world.
What was Jay-Z doing signing K Coke? I know disrespect to K Coke.
I don't think it was Jay-Z himself. You know when you've got Jay-Z and he has his underlings and someone came to London, saw K Coke and thought, yeah, this kid's got the wave. So that's probably how it happened. Jay-Z probably wasn't directly responsible for that move.
Where's K Coke at now, man? Didn't he got in some big trouble not too long ago, right? I'm not even trying to talk about this now.
But he did. No, I think that was a couple of years ago. But that passed. He has put out a few tunes since.
Yeah.
He put out something a couple months ago, but. Yeah, no, he's I don't know. I don't think he's as engaged in music as he used to be. But I'd like to hear some new K Coke because, like, all of those pure Cokes, like, yeah, those are my shit. So.
He needs to drop a fire startup, man.
Or a fire startup. He's dropped so much fire in life. To be fair, actually, just as a reminiscent for me, his Fire in the Booth is probably one of the best Fire in the Booths in the world.
It was one of the first ones, wasn't it?
It was probably
actually
the first one.
Yeah.
And it was the best one. That doesn't happen. Like the first one doesn't always tend to be like the best one, especially after the amount of years Fire in the Booth has been going for.
No, that's solid. Shout out K Coke, because for all the startup people that don't know who K Coke is, look him up. You enjoy.
Yeah. Boss facts for you.
Like a boss facts, man. You do all kinds of culture intersecting.
Bear cultures.
Bear cultures.
Multicultural.
So right, I'm gonna drop this news story. It's not really much of a tech story, but it's tech related.
Let me hear.
Mark Zuckerberg
Cool.
is expecting another baby daughter. So congratulations to Mark.
Wait, how did he know it was a baby daughter? Was it like, did he have some really cool AI in this? Like, because there is something. Oh, actually,
Okay. Fill me
There's
in.
something called the smart condom, yeah?
Whoa.
Yep, a smart condom.
All right.
You haven't heard of it?
Is that what you tell the girls? Like, no, babe, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything there yet, but I've got this smart condom on, you know.
Nah, there's something called the smart condom. Basically, it detects if you've got any STIs. It's serious. It lets you know if there's any rip or whatnot. Like, it's crazy. But basically,
how does it let you know? Like, it's with a text.
My question to you was that how did Mark Zuckerberg know that it's a girl? So there's some sort of AI going on there. As soon as they shut out the sperm, they're like, yeah, this is 75% likely to be a female.
No, just Mark Zuckerberg's just so soft that like it was obviously. No, I'm joking. Oh man, I have to edit that out now.
Like, we're hating on Mark Zuckerberg
cheap
to
joke.
be fair, cause he's just a copycat.
So essentially, like he's having a daughter, and we've all got that really annoying friend on Facebook that's just constantly posting pictures of their daughter, and it's Zuckerberg's got another kid on the way, so it's just never going to end.
More babies times 10.
More babies times 10. He's going to be like fiddling with that algorithm of just like
ads, just
that's it.
Mark just had a youth.
They're sponsored. Check out my daughter. Like the guy at the party, just like, I should see pics of my daughter. Like, no, it's cool, man. Like every Facebook feed is just going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. She's so lucky already. She's not even here yet, and she's already lucky.
Bro, like the amount of data that Facebook like read of yours that you don't know about. Can you imagine her growing up? Like she's gonna be like texting people her phone. Mark Zuckerberg's just reading all the Facebook, all the chat history.
I would actually be that sort of father. If I made Facebook, yeah, and my daughter wants to use Facebook, I am tapping that shit up, like tapping that even my wife. Like, yeah, her Facebook profile, she's getting, it's tapped.
Bro, that you're fucked. If your husband or your dad runs Facebook, you want to get straight onto Snapchat. Straight onto Snap, like, fuck you, dad. I sound gonna rebel. I'm bringing Bebo back and shit.
Bebo's old school. I would actually like to know what their founders are doing these days, actually.
I'll save it for another day, but there's interesting stories of the founders of Bebo. I think they're British.
Really?
English folks, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bebo was the guy, or the guys. One heart a day keeps the doctor away.
Bro, keep them ladies away. Please give me your heart today. Who you give your heart to today, yeah? You giving the heart away, yeah?
You getting bare jealous.
Oh, I just gave it to my friend, yeah? Who? What's their name?
What's he doing?
But yeah, so when they had their last little fun fact, when they had their first daughter, to celebrate, they set up the Chan Zuckerberg Biohub. Okay, I got to actually get this right. Yeah. It's the Chan Zuckerberg Biohub. And this was $1 billion investment that Mark Zuckerberg and his wife put down with the goal of curing every disease.
£1 billion, is that even enough though?
$1 billion, apparently.
It's not even £1 billion, like it's $1 billion.
Bro,
these guys are cheeky.
The exchange rate is popping now, so it's probably okay.
Yeah,
but
it's near enough the same, right?
But the thing about that, right, that I thought about that is that like when they're gifting themselves $1 billion to cure every disease, what the fuck do you turn up to the baby shower with? Like for the man that literally has everything, including all of your personal information. What am I supposed to give this guy? Like, I bought you some diaper.
He's to tell him shit he doesn't already know. Hey Mark, oh my god, I smoked a joint yesterday. Please forgive me, don't tell him.
I know, bro. I know.
I already knew.
But yeah, like he's curing $1 billion fund to cure every disease. What are you supposed to turn up? I bought you the cure for cancer, Mark. We're cool, man. We've cured every disease.
Yeah, no, that's actually quite interesting. But one thing I actually wanted to ask you is Chan and Zuckerberg, do they have a double barrel name?
No, it's Priscilla Chan and Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know if she took his name.
Take his last name.
I don't think she's Priscilla. I think she's Priscilla Chan Zuckerberg. I think
exactly. So
took both. Went
so
for the
imagine being a billionaire worth that much of money, and you couldn't even give her your last name. What are you actually good for?
But I think it's probably some sort of like empowering thing of like, I don't need to take a man's last name. I'll just take half of that $50 billion and I'm cool. Your last name's trash anyway, bro.
Smart. Yeah.
She's got that sick last name, man. Chan. There's been some cool Chans. I can think of one. That's it.
Jackie the original Chan.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's the same name. I've not inferred anything else. Like, Chans are cool. I don't know any other cool Zuckerbergs, apart from, like, Mark.
I'm trying to...
You know what I mean?
We've gone so left. I swear we digress. We've been digressing so hard today.
It's just roasting Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, we're basically Mark Zuckerberg haters.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want $50 billion. Like, whatever, I'm chill.
Yeah, and...
What do you even do with that, you know? Don't even care, man.
But yeah, so I think this is it for the news this week. Have you got any other business?
That's it, man.
Business you want to put out there?
No, that's all my stories for the week, so I think we're good.
Alright, so it's Like a Boss. We're signing out. Like, subscribe to our channel, and let us know if there's any cool tech news happening wherever you guys are, and we'll be sure to cover it.
Peace out. Hit that Bill Gates stab. All right, we're cut.